In a small barangay on the outskirts of Danao City, fear is as common as the dusk that settles over its narrow streets. Locals speak in hushed tones of Warlito Toledo, known by the moniker Waway, a man whose descent into darkness blurred the lines between mortal cruelty and supernatural terror. They say that Waway was once an embittered soul whose own tragic losses twisted him into a vengeful figure. Driven by a personal despair that transformed him, he became notorious for his inexplicable ability to vanish into the night. Rumor has it that he carried a talisman, a magic amulet said to let him shift his appearance at will, a trait that allowed him to slip past the authorities time and again, evading capture like a specter. On moonless nights, when households in the community are bolted tight against the unknown, a foreboding omen appears. It is said that if Waway chooses a house as his next target, he leaves behind a singular, chilling mark, a spit traced on the door's slippers. Many a terrified mother has awakened to the unsettling sight, a lone slipper stained with something inexplicably profane, as if the very act were a ritual proclamation of his presence. This mark, the locals insist, is his signature, a prelude to the horror that might soon follow. One stormy night, a distraught eyewitness recounted how a cold, creeping wind accompanied the soundless footsteps in her home. As she peered from behind the drawn curtains, she noticed a dark figure lingering at the threshold. Only in the dim light could she discern a fleeting detail, a pair of slippers outside, one of them bearing a ghastly smear unlike any mark fashioned by nature. By sunrise, the home was found ransacked, and the unholy clue had set the community abuzz with renewed dread. Over time, the legend of Waway morphed into a modern folktale, a macabre figure who haunted not only the physical streets of Cebu but also the collective memory of its people. Tales of his past transgressions, charges of homicide and rape, escapes from justice, and a relentless, almost ritualistic marking of potential victims merged fact with folklore, amplifying his status as both a real criminal and a paranormal boogeyman. Even now, posters bearing his name still circulate on darkened walls and forgotten corners, and the presence of a damp, inexplicable spit mark on an otherwise untouched pair of slippers sends shivers down the spine. The story of Waway remains etched in local lore, a grim reminder that sometimes the shadows we cast can carry the weight of unspeakable terror.